Why don't we start with, who are you? Well,
And
who
am I
are
being
you?
taped right now?
You are.
Okay.
So your name and just like your position here and what this facility is.
Okay. My name is Wanda Page. I am the administrator, nursing home administrator of William Penn. It's a Guardian healthcare facility,
Okay.
and it's a skilled nursing facility.
What does that mean? What do you actually do here? What does the facility itself do?
The facility provides care and services. We provide skilled nursing home care. We provide physical therapy, occupational therapy. We provide speech therapy, respiratory therapy. We have 24-hour nursing care, a registered nurse on staff at all times, and we provide food for people and their services and all their basic care that they need. We do a lot of wound treatment, we do wound vacs, we do trach care, we specialize in any type of pressure ulcers, skin conditions, and any type of care like that.
Okay. And how long have you been here?
I will be here 25 years in February.
Wow. Okay. And how long have you been in this position?
I have been in this position probably for about 20 of those years approximately. I started out in the facility as a social worker for 3 years, and then I became the administrator. And then in the year 2000, I was director of operation and managed 9 different skilled nursing facilities and came back to this facility in 2003. So.
All right. What do you actually do here? What are your duties?
My duties are the administrative duties, overseeing all of the departments, dietary, the housekeeping, the laundry, the therapy, all of the nursing staff. My duties are mainly financial and, doing the budgets, making sure that everyone stays in line with the budgets, and processing all of the paperwork that is required with all of the nurses, and just a little bit of everything.
Sure. Okay. How many employees do you have here? How many people work underneath you?
If I'm going to count my contracted therapist, I'm going to say at least about 150 people work here.
Sure. Okay. And what do you look for in your employees? What's required of them outside of the nursing aspect? Like any sort of degree that is required.
We're always looking for people that are compassionate, people that care about others. We look for people that have a good attendance, and people that really want to work.
That's great. Okay, and we already talked about the types of services you have here. Let's talk about your target market. Who do you look for to come here as your, consumers?
Mm-hmm. Well, the target's really changed. We used to have, it's a market for elderly people. I mean, it still is, but we get a lot of younger people. We will get people in their 20s and 30s and 40s, people that have had recent hip replacements and joint replacements, and we would take any orthotic patients. We recently, too, have trach cares. I mean, we just do a lot of different things, and we're specializing more in the younger person that's having those types of procedures done and come here. And we really specialize in a short-term stay with this facility, though people typically come in just for a short stay with it.
Okay. How about your competition? Is there anything other than other nursing homes that, you have to compete with?
We compete with the nursing homes, but we compete also within home therapies and people that provide care at home, because that's, of course, where the payment's going, and that's where people are looking to go, is to stay at home.
Okay.
And so we do compete with that to a certain extent, but we provide such specialized service and such a intense service here with 3 to 4 hours of therapy and stuff that people can't typically get at home. And so we like to get those consumers or those patients here and then send them back home.
Okay. I guess you don't really have international trade, so that's not good. That's not a good question to ask you. How about your future plans? Where do you see both you and the company going? Is there some direction? Anything you expect?
No, we've just been with the Guardian. We changed companies in the end of last year, so it's rather new for me to be with this company. Otherwise, I worked for another company before, Guardian Healthcare. I see myself, in the next 5 or 6 years retiring.
Okay. So you just mentioned that the Guardian Healthcare took over, I believe that was last year. Has that affected your business at all? Was there any problems with the incorporation?
It was just a big change. We spent, all of the 20-some years before that being part of another company. So the change and the way they do things, the policies, the procedures, everything changed. The hiring process, the computer systems. So it was a big change for us at the end of last year because a lot of us have been here for a long time. So the change was difficult, but we managed to get through it. It took us probably longer than most people because we were so rooted in our ways. So
Sure. Okay, well, that is the end of my questions. Is there anything else you want to share? Anything else that you think is important just from a business point of view? Any inspiring words? Anything?
No, not really. Sorry.
It's okay. No pressure. All right, thank you so much.
You're welcome.